How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the corner end video as always, and today we got some more vampire crawlers for you today. Um, I'm going to be trying the library West Wing today. I just completed the inlaid library. I figured I hadn't, considering I didn't have that. And today we are going to be using this crawler, Pasqualina, or however her name is supposed to be pronounced. I've had a lot of like generational runs with this character. I've gotten some insane things, or like decks built up with her. And this is the setup that I'm going to be going with. Just so you know, I don't have anything for blacksmithing yet because I still don't really have the money. I've been using it to unlock everything, and unlock new crawlers and whatnot. So, but today I want to try this and see how it goes. See if I can get a good run going. I should have saved the chicken, but I did not. I meant to play Pasqualina there. That is annoying. We're just gonna get refund. Basically, refund, I believe, just gives us the mana spent on it back when we play it. These let you upgrade your skills into newer ones, into stronger variants if you have the correct card combinations. We obviously do not have those, so I'm not worried about them. Adds a list of discovered weapon evolutions and unions in the pause menu. Very helpful indeed. That will be. We're gonna go with the rainbow. So that way, this rune tracer, or that rune tracer specifically, shouldn't have gotten him just yet. That way, that rune tracer specifically will be able to trigger our crawler. Which will be very useful in later floors once things actually start to present something of a challenge. I'm not entirely sure how much of these floors I'm going to actually show. At least not of these early ones, just because these early ones are pretty kind of standard and just not much going on with them, so. But the run I just did on the first floor of the library, that one, I was able to get my health up to like 182, and I thought, oh, that will be very useful, very nice, except it won't, because apparently death does like 333 damage, or at least that's what was being shown. I thought, let me look at, alright, Grim Grimoire. Yeah, I thought don't I have armor? I guess I don't. I thought I had armor in my deck. I don't. Hopefully I will be able to get some. Should be very useful. But yeah, Pasqualina, whenever you play a purple item like this, it increases your hand size by 1, which is pretty nice. Especially in the later stages, because you can end up being able to draw your entire deck, which I almost did here. And what do we have here? Decimate 10% of the target's health. This is actually really good with what we have set up. Unfortunately, not so much with what we have available before we head down into the next level. We're going to save that chicken for later, because we might need it, or at least might want it. This lets us duplicate a card. I don't think I want to do anything just yet, so we're going to save it. This lets us get another crawler. I haven't used this one And I don't want to spend that. So what that does is it lets you have that crawler's card in your deck so you can play them. Kind of how we play Pasqualina. Kind of like how we play this. Ah, finally have armor. Now we need to find one of those upgrade stands so we can use it for our rune tracer. Alright, we got a freeze orb, which I want to actually save. And the reason I want to save it is when we get to death, I want to see if it's possible to freeze him. And I know we won't be able to kill him, but I just want to see what we can do. Or, you know, if we can do anything at all. Can we? Probably not. Now, these let you get rid of a card. We actually don't have that many cards in our deck. So I'm not going to, but we can get rid of a card and get some healing. Now, these guys you want to be careful for because these guys explode when you kill them. Yeah, they explode and they deal 1 point of damage each, which it's not that bad if you have some armor, but these Forever Hearts, now this is how I managed to get so much health, is by comboing a ton of those. I had like 2 of them on my deck, and I was able to just continuously combo them. I might use one of those. I'm going to use this on him just to freeze him. But he is one that I don't actually want to have left on the field because he does do a lot of damage. In fact, I'm just going to actually freeze him again. Now he's going to try and shield for 200. And we don't really want that happening. If we can avoid it. So... But I don't think we're going to be able to stop him, unfortunately. Now, I'm not too worried about the damage he's dealing because we will just heal this all back at the end of all this. We just have to get there, which we kind of have. So we'll just do that. We'll get 45 HP back, which will put us right back up to full HP. So all of it is pretty fine. Now, mana rebate is amazing. I had a run with the pigeons that had mana rebate. And basically what it does is when you... If you were to play the card, it would deplete all your mana. Instead, you gain double the amount. So you basically just double your mana for free. Thing. Now this, you sacrifice it. I didn't want to do that one. That's annoying. So basically you sacrifice a card, you gain 1 permanent point of mana. Alright, so here I can show you what it does. So you see how it, like if you were to hover over the golden armor, for example, it says -1. This says +1 because it gives you 2, but it costs 1. So this one, you can see it says +2, even though it costs me 2, because it would reduce me down to 0. So instead, you just double your mana. Very, very nice, very efficient. And I believe that this is now the final boss for this run. I might be wrong about that, but I do not believe that I am. I'm going to deal some spicy damage with this one. Just 10, but, you know, is a very nice amount of,
is done.
And of course, I'm not worried at all about the damage that she deals because we're just going to heal every single bit of it at the end of the battle. So, bada bing, bada boom. And there we go. We open up the chest. You get nothing because none of our cards are able. No, it is not. It's still one more floor. Alright, well, I believe, I mean, I said this about the last one, but I believe this is the last one. These are a new enemy I have not seen just yet. And unfortunately for them, I'm still not going to see them. Okay, maybe I will. Nothing special, it seems. I should have waited for that card to be drawn. How unfortunate. There we go. There's the big tome that I've been wanting. Now that tome will solve pretty much all of our mana issues if we can actually get it in the proper order. So we need Empty Tome, Light Tome, one of our 2 stars, and then the Big Boy Tome. Because if you combo all this right, this gives you like 21 mana, something like that. It's pretty insane. So, yeah, there we go. 12 mana right there, or something like that. It is a truly insane amount. Okay, so this is probably the final one, if I had to guess. I'm going to save that because, again, I believe this to be the actual final boss. But I'm not sure. Yeah, so this makes all the costs randomized. But the issue with this particular card is that if you have a lot of mana generation, this doesn't really matter. It also creates really interesting scenarios where this gives 3 mana now. So we play that, it then combos into the spinach, which combos into the golden armor, which gives 12 armor, which then combos into the regular armor, into the rune tracer, into the axe, into the forever heart. And yeah, it just kind of gets silly. The cost randomizer, it's so silly. Now we are going to get this and put it on this, but I do believe we're about to be met with death. Yes. Okay. We don't even get a chance to try and fight him. It's just simply, we are dead. So, and that is that. We can see some stats here. The cross, despite being picked up late and being played very few, dealt by far the most amount of damage, and it took us almost 2 hours for this run. Compare that to however long this video is, and you can tell how much of this I actually cut out, because there was a lot of fights that I was going through and there just really wasn't much to talk about. But yes, so these are all of the things that I accomplished here. Reach combo 7 or above. There is a Arcana card where if you get a combo of 12 or above, you unlock it, and I don't know how we're gonna get that one, but let's just look over here. I believe it's, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, reach combo 12 or above. Activate triggers for free at the start of each turn. Now that's potentially game changing. we'll see. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming. If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, dislike, leave a comment, let me know why. And we'll see you all next time.